Welcome back to another reading video, scholars. Did you have a good weekend? Yeah? Well, then let's get started for our reading lesson for today. So, today I want to teach you that readers act when we read a part that does not make sense. We are brave. We search the pictures on a page and across the book. We check the words to make sure what we are reading matches the words and letters on the page. Then we think about what is happening and what strategy we can use to help us check the word. We ask ourselves, what strategy can I use now to help me check the word? Today, we are going to work on making sure the words make sense. To do that, we have to talk about some words and what they mean. Let me get our book and we'll get started, all right? All right, scholars, let's start reading Stella Luna and then I'll ask some questions, okay? You ready? Let's start. In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived the mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. I'll name you Stella Luna, she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stella Luna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. Mother Bat said, I'll name you Stella Luna, she crooned. What do you think that word means? And listen, Mother Bat talked and rocked Stella Luna like this, as if she was a baby, and she wanted to keep her safe. And then she crooned to her, right? To croon means to hum or sing softly, because it's a baby, you don't want to wake them up, so you would croon to them. And look at the picture. You see how Mother Bat is holding Stella Luna? She's clutching her to her breast as she flew out. She wants to keep her safe, so she's holding her close to her and holding her tight. All right, let's look at the next page. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bat. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stella Luna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down she went, faster and faster, into the forest below. Look at how the owl is coming onto the bats right here. So the owl is swooping down. Can you do that motion with me? The owl is swooping down to try to grab the bat. So it's swooping out of the sky toward Mother Bat. All right? So let's go on to the next page. The dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stella Luna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stella Luna's tiny feet. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. Mother, Stella Luna squeaked, where are you? By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down again she dropped. She clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. Remember, the word clutch means to hold on to something tightly. So clutch your bat, clutch your bat, clutch your bat like this. Just hold on to it tightly. All right. Let's go on to the next page. Flop! Stella Luna landed head first in a soft, downy nest, startling the three baby birds who lived there. Stella Luna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below it. She listened to the babble of the three birds. What was that? Cried Flap. I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet, chirped Flitter. Shh, here comes Mama, hissed Pip. So, Stella Luna is listening to the baby birds babbling about her. What does babbling mean? Think about it. You see, babbling means to talk too much, because the three little birds were babbling and talking too much about Stella Luna. All right? And then it says Stella Luna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below. What does it mean to clamber? Clambered means to climb or crawl. So Stella Luna quickly crawled from the nest and hung out of sight. All right? Many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stella Luna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought. Finally, though, the little bird could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. Plop! And dropped a big green grasshopper. When the author says the little bat could bear it no longer, it means she couldn't stand it on any longer. What couldn't she bear? Did you say she can no longer bear to be hungry? Yeah, she can no longer bear to be hungry because she's just been hanging there. So she allows the mother bird to feed her a big green grasshopper. All right? So we're gonna skip a few more pages and go on to this next page, all right? Pop, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stella Luna tried to do the same. So if you're being graceful, that means you are walking nicely and all elegantly. You are not clumsy like Miss LaFleur. You know how sometimes I'd be walking, I'd be tripping over air in the classroom? Yeah, so they weren't clumsy like me. They were being graceful. So they were walking nicely and flying nicely and landing nicely on the branches, all right? Let's look at the next page. Look at the picture. How embarrassing, right? That's what the story says. Look at the picture, and we see that is the Luna landing gracefully? No, she is not landing gracefully. She is embarrassed. Embarrassed means feeling nervous and uncomfortable and worrying about what people think of you. So, for example, if you had to sing in front of a lot of people, you may feel embarrassed if you messed up, right? Why is the Luna embarrassed? You see, she is embarrassed because she cannot land gracefully on the tree branch the way the other birds can, right? So she's embarrassed, all right? So we're going to stop with our story right here, and I'm going to give you your have to for today, okay? So, are you ready for your mission for today? Your mission for today, here it is. As you read words today on your books on RazKids, ask yourself, does this make sense? And reread the whole sentence or the whole page to better understand a word that you don't know. If there were words you don't know, I want you to remember them. And then at the end of your reading, ask someone at home about those words, and maybe they can help you figure it out if you did not get a chance to figure it out by yourself. That's your mission for today. All right. So are you ready? Yeah? Get ready, get set, go.